Hi, this is a horoscope for all Cancers and all Cancer rising, people with Cancer rising. But before I start, I want to really thank you for all the wonderful feedback I got from you last month and for the many horoscopes you ordered from me. Thank you very much. It's an honor to work and a privilege to work with wonderful people as you and to help such self-aware people as you are, my clients. Thank you very much again. And I want to set your fears aside that there aren't 13 signs, as some articles have been saying on the net the last month, January, and that astrology is still active. Your sign is the same sign as it's always been. It's not the previous one or the one before that, because astrology is not based on the constellations. Astrology is based on the seasons. And the seasons are always the same. It's an earth-based astrology. It's not constellation-based astrology. We're only using the planets that are moving and the seasons of the earth, because we're based here. We're not based up there. So your sign stays the same. There are 13 constellations, but there's completely different than the sun signs that we're using in Western astrologies, and the sun signs are 12, exactly as many as the months in the year are. So that's it, don't worry, you're still Cancers, you're not Gemini. So the month for you, Gemini, sorry, Cancer, I'm talking Cancers. So yeah, it's best to listen to your sun sign prediction and your ascendant rising or rising sign prediction. So this is a prediction for all of you who have Cancer risings, Cancer ascendant, or sun in Cancer. To find out your ascendant or rising sign, follow the links below my video. You need to know your time of birth, and you need to know your place of birth, and it's much more personal than knowing your sun sign. And the prediction is very correct, even more correct than the sun sign prediction if you follow the prediction for your rising ascendant sign. So for you, Cancer, February 2011, I see a lot of activities centered around finances. It will be activated, especially finances, not only your own finances, it will be also finances with the partners, connected with mutual finances, or also finances that are coming from other sources like banks, like loans. If you're expecting money or help from someone, there will be some developments there, or the finances of your partner, or finances from someone who is supposed to help. There's developments there. Also maybe connected to taxes, but it's money that you own or money that is being owed to you. There will be some developments there. There will be a push and move on in this, or money that belongs to your partner. There is quite a few energy. It's very energized part of your zodiac. The first 20 days of February, and after that, from the 20th of February, the energy is changing gradually. And you're putting your focus towards activities connected to travel, activities connected to studies, especially studies of the higher mind, like spiritual studies, philosophical studies, university studies, anything that can improve your career, any studies connected to improving your career, broadening your horizons, broadening your mind, and not only mentally, but it can be broadening horizon by getting to know other cultures, by studying. It's metaphorical, and like broadening horizons by learning and broadening horizons by traveling as well. So the energy, especially in March, will be going towards 9th house activity, and 9th house, as I said, is learning, studying, seeing the big pictures, planning, maybe much more optimistic energy. Venus, the planet of love, is in your 7th house of partnership this month. So if you're hoping to heal some relationships, it's a good time, because Venus has a very reconciling energy, very smoothing over, very charming, So you might be experiencing some wonderful moments with loved ones, with partners, and if you've been having some, some fights recently, this will smooth out the energy and make you reconcile. Those of you who are single, it can bring someone interesting into your life, even a flirt, but you feel closer and much more open to be loving to others, and others will be more loving to you, and you will feel their positive energy. especially those of you who have Cancer ascendant. And Jupiter is from January, is in your 10th house of career, Cancer ascendant, Cancer rising, so you're having a move on with your career, and it will stay there for 6 months, but you can start new projects in your career. If something's been stuck there for a while, you're gonna get some opportunities there to push and move on, improve relationship with bosses, or just start your own business projects, you know. And Jupiter is there in 10th house of career and of social activities and image, you know, and reputation. So it's protecting all these areas in February and for a few other months ahead for you Cancers and Cancer's ascendant. So it's good for the career. But some of you Cancers will have it much harder than others this month, February, especially those of you born on the 8th, 9th, and 10th of July, around those days, maybe a day or two before and after. But as I said, 8th, 9th, and 10th of July, or those of you who have Cancer ascendants from the 15, 16, 17, 18 degrees, you know, of Cancer. I repeat, 15, 16, 17, 18 degrees, or around those degrees, the middle degrees of Cancers, they will be feeling Saturn influences, which are slowing things down, giving frustrations, making one feel discouraged, and feeling quite down and upset. You know, if things are not going smoothly as you'd like them to be, I want you to be aware that Saturn makes us grow up through testing us, through putting material obstacles in front of us. And its final goal is our maturation, and for us to deal better with practical realities and to really reconstruct and redefine our material goals and our social goals and goals in life much more practically, and be much more aware of the limitations we have. So it might be quite grounding experience for those of you that I mentioned, but just keep plowing through. You know, if you are conscientious and hardworking, you're gonna overcome it. You know, just don't get discouraged, because discouragement is the lowest vibration and will bring you much more difficult situations than if you try and keep it up positive. Keep it real, but try and keep it positive as well. So basically, this was the month for you, Cancers. Some of you will have it better, especially with career projects getting a move on, but some of you will have it a bit harder, but I'm sure you can deal with that, and I will see you again next month in March.